Greetings, Nimrod. So we're taking a look at an MS251. This belongs to Buick, our official hand model. That's my 44 there. And here we are taking a look at this. Cleaned it all up, spent some time on the chain, getting this tuned up. Really didn't need much. It was in pretty good shape. Other than the chain, the rakers were way high, and it was just spinning its wheels, as it were. I can see there's some burning on the bar. I'm going to have a talk with Buick about that. Neat saw though. I mean, it does have adjustable carburetor. I had an 025, I think it was, in the shop at one point. We did a video on that. Only had one set screw, so we like this one better. The snap caps work pretty good on these plastic body saws. I find in the metal ones they're a little bit of a pain. So we really had to work this chain. I went back and filed every tooth to the same size so that we get off to a fresh start. I got to get a grinder someday. But so we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna match these up and try them out with some other like size saws. We're gonna start out with my favorite saw, the Stihl MS260 AV. This is my father's old saw. That's why I like it so much. So this saw is a little bit smaller. It's I think it's 41.6 cc, so it's a little undergunned, and this log is almost 16 inches. You know, it's a 16-inch bar there, so you can see it's probably 16-inch top to bottom and about 14 inches along the sides there. So this took a little while. Now, I did not touch up this chain. I just pulled this off the shelf and had to set the tune on the saw. It's not holding tune well. I'm going to have to go into the saw again and rework it. It's about time now. I put a lot of miles on this saw, as did my father, and it's needing a little help. Still runs okay, but this is a hard piece of maple too, and it's relatively dry. It's about 6 months old, so there you go. And now we're gonna take Buick's MS251 and run that through the same log. Now this chain is super sharp, and you know, like I said, I spent a lot of time on it, so this thing actually rips. It really does go pretty good for what it is. These clamshell saws, you know, people give them the stink eye, but I actually think they're pretty good. I've got a 291 that you know, I've had for a long time. I guess this is 290. It's not a 291, and I think I've had it for 20 years, and I've probably caught 50 cord on that thing, and it's still running strong. So I don't poo-poo these clamshell saws. I think they're actually pretty good. And I think that's Stihl's. What impresses me about them is that their consumer saws actually are really, really good. You don't have to get the professional saws to get a good saw. And speaking of professional saws, here we are, the Pro 260 MS260. Now this one's I just got this running. This was a basket case saw. We'll do a video on this real soon, and you can find out why. But I'm just going to say that this is probably 90% of what most 260s are. We'll get this thing 110% at some point, but we just got this thing running. We'll like I said, we'll show you that video. So this, you know, basically turned out the same time. I was expecting to do a little bit better. It does have a 20-inch bar. The MS251 has an 18-inch bar, so you know, maybe that accounts for some of it. The second time is not so good, but and this log just keeps getting bigger. We are cutting from the small end to the big end. So, not making too many excuses here, but I was expecting the saw to do a little bit better. Its chain is not, it has been sharpened, but not, I didn't give it the going through that I did on Buick saw. So there you go, we got 20.5 seconds with the MS260 and 20.65 seconds with the MS251. So basically that's a tie in my book. So there you go. I like this saw, and I'm sure Buick will be anxious to get this back. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, because Nimrod wants you to subscribe. Happy hunting, Nimrods.